If you've ever thought that your TV's built-in apps were good enough, the Apple TV 4K 2025 will make you rethink everything. This little box doesn't just play movies and shows, it transforms your living room into a premium cinema, a gaming console, a smart home hub, and even a video conferencing center. What makes it so special this year isn't just the upgraded chip or the expanded support for high-end formats, but how effortlessly it blends picture accuracy, sound clarity, smooth navigation, and hidden features into one device that quietly outshines every other streaming box. From the moment you set it up, the Apple TV 4K feels fast, responsive, and tuned for perfection. The interface doesn't stutter, apps load instantly, and the system respects both frame rates and dynamic range. That means when you watch a Hollywood blockbuster shot at 24 frames per second, it looks cinematic instead of cheap and overprocessed. When you switch to HDR, you get true high dynamic range, not the washed-out mess that plagues so many cheaper devices. And the best part? You don't need to be an expert to unlock this. With a few quick settings, your Apple TV 4K will look sharper, sound clearer, and run smoother than you imagined possible. Why pick Apple TV 4K over your smart TV's built-in apps? Reliability. Even the best smart TVs often lag, crash, or lock you into clunky menus. Apple TV doesn't. It brings consistency, updates, and a level of polish that makes everything else feel dated. Whether you go for the Wi-Fi model with 64 GB of storage or the Ethernet model with 128 GB, you're getting support for Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, HDR10, HDR10+, and every major streaming standard. And with the redesigned Siri remote, now with USB-C charging, you can control your entire setup through HDMI/CC, including your TV and sound system. Setup is straightforward but important. Use a certified high-speed HDMI cable, connect to the right TV input, and decide whether you're routing audio directly into a receiver, soundbar, or through ARC/eARC. Many issues people blame on the Apple TV, flickering screens, no HDR, audio dropouts, usually come down to HDMI compatibility. Swap cables or ports before assuming anything is broken. Once it's properly wired, dive into the settings and do one crucial thing: set your format to 4K SDR at 60 Hz, then enable Match Dynamic Range and Match Frame Rate. This single change ensures SDR shows stay accurate while HDR activates only when the content truly requires it. Without this, you end up forcing HDR all the time, which destroys the look of standard shows. Sound is just as customizable. Turn on Dolby Atmos if your setup supports it, and if you're using HomePods, make them the default output. With eARC enabled, you can route every device, game consoles, cable boxes, Blu-ray players, through your HomePods using Apple TV as the bridge. Dialogue too quiet? Use enhanced dialogue mode to make voices clearer without blowing out the soundtrack. Watching late at night? Reduce loud sound so whispers are audible without waking the entire house. If lips ever look out of sync, calibrate audio with your iPhone for instant lip sync correction. Picture tuning is surprisingly easy thanks to Apple's iPhone integration. Hold your phone to the screen, follow the outline, and the Apple TV will color balance your SDR content. It doesn't change HDR tone mapping, but it makes standard shows look dramatically more accurate. Combine this with your TV's calibrated picture mode, cinema, filmmaker, or movie, and you'll get a natural, balanced image instead of neon-saturated or blown-out visuals. The Siri remote itself hides shortcuts that save huge amounts of time. Hold the TV button for Control Center. Double-press it for the app switcher. Rest your finger on the touch surface while pause to scrub frame by frame. Quick tap skip 10 seconds, while a long press scrubs faster. Long press on any app to rearrange your home screen. And if you ever misplace the remote, your iPhone doubles as a controller and even gives you a proximity indicator to help you find it. But the real magic happens with apps. From Netflix, Disney+, Prime Video, Hulu, Max, Paramount+, and Peacock, to live TV services like YouTube TV, Fubo, and Sling, Apple TV has the best versions of every major service. Sports fans get crisp 4K feeds through NFL Sunday Ticket, NBA League Pass, MLB.tv, and ESPN. Soccer fans can stream Premier League on Peacock or Champions League on Paramount+. Even free services like Pluto, Tubi, PBS, and Amazon Freevee shine here, offering thousands of hours without cost. And for cinephiles, the Apple TV app itself regularly discounts 4K Dolby Vision films for just a few dollars, with quality that often surpasses physical discs. Gamers aren't left behind. Pair a PS5 or Xbox controller in seconds and dive into Apple Arcade's growing catalog of family-friendly and action titles. Or stream PC games from your desktop using Steam Link. Thanks to the powerful A15 chip and strong Wi-Fi/Ethernet support, latency is impressively low, making living room gaming surprisingly smooth. Beyond entertainment, Apple TV 4K doubles as a smart home hub. It runs automations, controls Matter and Thread devices, if you buy the Ethernet model with Thread support, and gives you quick access to cameras, locks, and lights right from your TV. You can even use Siri to trigger entire scenes like movie night, dimming lights, lowering blinds, and switching audio to HomePods automatically. With Continuity Camera, your iPhone becomes a webcam for FaceTime calls on the big screen, complete with auto-framing that feels professional. Of course, no tech product is perfect. If HDR won't show, check that you're on the correct HDMI port. If Atmos isn't appearing, enable eARC and make sure your receiver passes it through. If colors look wrong, run color balance again and disable over-aggressive TV processing. And if apps crash, force quit or reinstall. Most problems vanish with these quick checks. After fine-tuning, the Apple TV 4K 2025 reveals why it's worth every penny. Your shows look truer to the creator's intent. Dialogue cuts through without blasting the volume. Navigation is lightning fast. Apps are reliable. Gaming is smoother. Smart home control is tighter. And with constant software updates, it only gets better over time. In short, Apple TV 4K isn't just another streaming box. It's a complete home theater upgrade that will keep your setup feeling modern for years. If you care about accuracy, consistency, and polish, this is the upgrade you didn't know you needed, until you see the difference on screen.